Any for ever movie be a quaba strong so about a Ghana politics avenue so. The Ekika call the Ebo Boban the Eum, and ye na. A ceremony and Sese, me catch them cry. A attack, Chairman Wontumi new lawyer now or no, say a man in bread or no, pese would lay a case no. Right now, no, or ne a judge no, a canana, ama, see in Serbia, just a coso no. Any a right now, no. John Dramani Mahama, I intervene, chairman, won't be case in man, just a young crown woody. Then he abri about, but just a massa. We have to use someone as a scapegoat, as a scapegoat. Yet me Eddie Obitum, one of the NPP gurus, no, one of the NPP people, yet me Obitum, because it's not making any sense. Oh, better than the be more the gift you're saying, Edu boy more, or Mukes the aid, chairman, I won't be right now, no. Yen said, what did for? I was or them names were the court no more delay home and say some right now attach here a delay now or delay no. John Dramani Mahama president no I intervene just say any as a ketokra or call it for a past a quick a prosecution on a chairman Wontumi. Me uncle Nimkoti and Sama a coso a qual but do Taylor and the news with a bray it will be as in Hanum a Ghana politics avenue so like you mediano na share a mammy we do be as
Ebeka court to say or no a yeche about Wontumi or ne appear could be any maybe because appear could be Jimmy no. The court actually said say even though any nimbrem say I was say appear could be back court Ebeka and say on a chairman Wontumi Juma because or the rented chairman Wontumi and also or high or decides or render services amateur Wontumi into see on the chairman Wontumi Juma be ma the court has nothing to do with it, but the court out of respect for appear could be and also not to look like they are preventing Apia Kubi from explaining himself why he's not a counsel for Ayachem Wontumi. No, the learned judge actually listened to Apia Kubi's vague statement in court. Oh, we are not the answer to us. Okay, so Chema Wontumi akofa a lawyer for attaching. What she said, I want to ruling Moses say. A year from the 17th, we move the 23rd. Now, a year attaching or the new lawyer for Chema Wontumi, on to making sure send a written statement, or their back. Now, remember, judge, that day, or a ruling be. Now, ruling here very important. The reason why the ruling is very important to Ochina Court or Moko, and Chema Wontumi judgment, and say, judge the ruling, she was specific on some things. She was basically emphasizing on Nyamebia and to me affected the 3rd of July, a year next month, a year ruling. No, into those are not that ruling here very important. I'll say ye jina adwene ekosi. Obeka Saturday na Sunday, Kevin Ekas asem because Ochina something might happen in court. And when I say something might happen in court, and I say meaning BBC, but I'm trying to let you understand what Chema Wontumi and then the lawyers so they are trying to do. I want you to understand what they are doing and why court is supposed to be very careful dealing with Chema Wontumi and the lawyers, because the abuse of the court by Chema Wontumi and then the lawyers from day one, it has been there. But the court for some reason ama Chema Wontumi and then the lawyers too much room. And my fear is that at a point, sir, abuse Chema Wontumi and then the legal team abuse the court, it will set a bad precedent. Some lawyers in the future might capitalize on the court's generosity. You see, the court, Samrabo case, criminal case, I believe said the court has been very generous. And when I say very generous, there are so many things that I can court, in Isanka or more money secret during the trial. But for some reason, the judge on the case decided to give the accused all the opportunities to exhaust every opportunity. Send a Obinko jina bebinka say na me call court and Chema Wontumi lawyers because say ye call court there were some things that were not in our favor and a court I believe say the court has been very generous, but the generosity in a court show Chema Wontumi lawyers they are abusing it. Now appear could be the status are abusing they have abused the court for a long time. There's one thing say court they decided say because they want to give Chema Wontumi the opportunity to, at the end of the day, defend himself. Now, court, and she say abusing the area too much. There are other legal brains. There are other people too in court. There are other people who are also facing the criminal trials. They are taking note of the court's generosity. When it comes to legal matters, there's nothing like generosity. what the law is the law. Basically, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The law is the law. That's why when people go to court, when lawyers go to court, they use acts. They basically base every statement they make on a precedent, on facts, because court is not a place to speculate. Now, the moment you give people the room to abuse the court, even you being generous, you are creating another avenue or window for somebody to also abuse the court. And sometimes in court, because judge way there, judge way on judge way, because the reason is that the moment you try to be generous, not biased or trying to allow somebody to walk free, the moment you try to let people feel like they also have the right to express themselves, defend themselves, the more you become generous, the more you do what? The more you create room for the court to be abused in the future. And that is what I have seen over in fact, since Chairman Wontumi case in start here, the council and our lawyers of Chairman Wontumi from Apia Kubi, ABC Atachiano, they have seen abusing the court, because the court allowed them to do that, Apia Kubi cry free hono, Chairman Wontumi Ekofa Atachi, and he also wants to do that. And that is dangerous for Ghana's court. It's dangerous for the judiciary. It is dangerous because other people are watching, other lawyers are watching. Now, there are two things you need to look out here. I'll see a judge ruling before Atachia was brought in as the lawyer. And secondly, how Chairman Wontumi, your static case way, criminal case way, na appear could be any lawyer, how they have abused the court to this point. Now, some things that have happened. We all know Atachia is the new counsel for Chairman Wontumi. The strategy is to delay the court, delay the judgment, and make a fool out of the court and also of Ghanaians. The Chairman Wontumi team are doing everything possible to push this case into legal vacation and also to avoid going to jail. My job here tonight is to break things down to you to have a clear understanding of what is going to happen from tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, on this same Samurai Boy case, Chairman Wontumi's counsel, Atachia and Chairman Wontumi being caught tomorrow, Atachia has put a motion or application, I don't know how they call it, that he needs more time to read the proceedings from the day this case went to court, almost a year now. He wants to read every single document before the judge pronounces or comes out on Wednesday, on the 3rd of July with the judgment. The question here is, are written statements or written submissions very important? Do they play a vital role in coming out with a judgment in our court in Ghana? Tonight, our job is to educate, to inform, and also to make sure the right things are done. Enyumbre, wa wo hweme every Ghana bibia wo hweme nyame hwaw na nyame so enhwame. Jumade we twegu ende Sunday. Yede Nyankopon ase Canada ahye a year, South Africa 1. But ye fe no to nchen Ghana ho nsem nchirechiremu na ye be chirechiremu nyumbre ma obia atene ho ase ansana ye si na wotwe a ye besimi. The efa set Chairman Wontumi Samurai Boy criminal case ekoso court judge or tiakunwum say the 3rd of July no or the judgment beba na ye nyina enim de Chairman Wontumi the tactics are play ene de opese oye se ne be ya judge ne ready so ba kind of judgment na emba so na ende nyumbre ye de mo ba be chechima de kudie ntia ehu se Chairman Wontumi ene ni team no ade a omusi omobuso omobeye na ye be kire mo omuni ye bi ni nyoba bi omaye court a ebedunda ye ne hu ni se o se court ehwe die if you say Chairman Wontumi and the legal team no omo abuse court and I say omo the court ni metwitwi from ache in some bebre esi wo court time as we start here na apia kubi the lawyer for Chairman Wontumi na yakasa abuse of court ni nyina kire se nipa bi etumi fa kotikwan etumi ebo mutirimu pose court no omefa kwan bi so ebu court enimtia the court ni betwitwi fom ndi court mra so said be ya asema eda court no asem no ebe den emu betwe na court bebre na sebio ensunsanso no ebe sunsanso be basa nipa odifo no kra accused person no yentumi mbu anfo eno ne ade a apia kubi astatia or statia or from be 1 year case we start here now sa formation na apia kubi eboye 442 formation of delay tactics for formation of abusing the court no de ye hu se Atachia so abepeke efri bebi a apia kubi eja no ho ye nyina nim se NPP fo a omoye lawyers no dodo na bon na titiri mpenifo na aya na omudi NPP fo enim court no majority time ni nyina no aya na adada ene sebio atro ene eniahomo nsemi no mo ye a omdigina court ende Atachia oye lawyer ema Chairman Wontumi no or the sebia betu dwa na otwetwe mu say opese asema yebebua eye the 3rd of July botumi ebisim no ompese beba so na emom court emma no eye na otwe nsia 6 weeks, that's a month and 2 weeks na ono fan kinkan eye de eye court senia asem start ye omo ya toto oma no nsema yebusa ye ebesin de na mokai say eye asem we imbra apia kubi eye na adwene say obeyi eye de obetwene ho afiri asem no hu ma Chairman Wontumi akofa lawyer foforo no ruling bi eba so court judge no etna case no so if you say che eye apiaku bi ekọ court so ka kire judge no say oni Chairman Wontumi enye adwuma biom eho na judge no na no asem bi atudwa na no asem no ya kan wo hasa ende ye de nkrata foforo be kire onwoma bi ni amwate ase adekudie ntia judge oti asem so no eni say sebio oma ne ho kwan ana oma eye apiaku bi sebio Chairman Wontumi ene lawyer ho kwan mo bu court no enimtia ede nwumbre yebedi san komo no yema Ghana fo ate ase adekudie ntia ye sa ne se eye atachia wabedi eye Chairman Wontumi wabe ye Chairman Wontumi lawyer no omabo mutirimu po se ombe the court no eni metwitwi fom ombe dada court no na sebio eye judgment ebeba so July 3rd no court no entumi enye den entumi fa judgment nimba na omutimu po se omopese omotwe asem num sense ho edada asem nani se ne be ya on the 3rd no July no den judgment nimba so na akọ legal vacation che se court sebi edumbre bi so a omokọ ahome na nka be eboso miensa ana enan no yentumi mfra asem no na mo firi sa asem no 3 months or 4 months be dunu na NPP for ato ma be wi a Chairman Wontumi be national chairman we ene nsema ende nyumbre Ghana for do no se ati ase ansa na sebi ochina Monday no aba adekudie ntia show we anadwi ene se ochina no atachia ene attorney general mo kwakohia judge no court na atachia ekokyere mu court se ohia na wotwe insia na sana wotwe insia no na odebe kan krata na ate ase ansana judge no sebio ono atachia no atama ope no judge no fa judgment ne mbra adekudie show we anadwi ye pese Ghana 40 nyoma bi ase ansa ochina be court no so ote de ekona se na ote se uhu se atachia oye Chairman Wontumi lawyer no omabo mutirimu po se omopese sebio omose asem no na sebio asem no ye nwonwan ende nwumbre yebenya abotre na edwudwum ama Ghana for ehu no kre no now show we end 2 hours show ye de kire nyoma bi so se ne be ya ochina no atachia ene ne client Chairman Wontumi the accused ene the prosecution and I say the attorney general who is a prosecutor no omkuhye court the beba abontino na obia ate ne ho ase na enas ma beka na nwumbre no the pese wa adwene koso pa no ene the ruling ana time apia kubi ekọ den judge nenim imbre bi na nsen akaka se onye Chairman Wontumi lawyer biem no ruling na judge ne bae no nsem bi wo homa ebehia pa eno ena ewo se sebi ochina no atachia Chairman Wontumi lawyer omokopie court anopa na eno na wo se sebi judge ne ejina so na sebi ode eka asem no if say judge na nkasa no asem ojina mbra so edi ruli apia kubi asem no sa ansem no ye de ehuni se sa ansem no enchia ye ansem a eda ho ejina ne na so wo se judge no ontwe ne ho mfiri ho ntaje dwumadie ma Ghana fo nyina ate nsem na se se ne be ya ochina no de be free court aba no ye nyina no sebio yakoma ebeto eyim enti enyumbre hwehwɛ me I would like to say thank you very much for tuning in. I'm very happy, glad to see you. Yesterday I was at the Philly Stadium. I saw a lot of people. I met so many Ghanaians. It was a wonderful day. I went to watch Ghana Croatia with my family. I really enjoyed it. We lost, but hey, the guys played very well. I believe that this is a game, and sometimes you lose, you win, and you draw. So no bagawaya. We move on. Now, Andra no insembe break also Emma. I like the vibe of Ghanaians, you know. Yehunya bebre, yesterday bebre ho. And I'd like to say good evening to Anthony Cabo. Anthony Cabo, Anthony Cabo, Michiano, a very nice guy. Wontumi ba me nchen sa no be ma Wontumi ebe ka chem see ntwa picture na wiase de nipa nche and Anthony Cabo ka se me dem srepa also Kevin Kraman no wan kire de mewe and bibi am pe and I'm so Anthony minim se opere to Kraman to enti Andra de energy he's a very wonderful guy, nice guy, you know. Ori Kraman so okay. The problem what with him is say the party is joining omojimi and he needs to understand say also option who free sa party nim na so okoso ne omonante a problem ebeba bro boom machine nkom. But Anthony Cabo, no, I know say he would think he would be smart to understand what I'm saying. A very nice guy, apart from politics, a very, very nice guy. Andrew Heko Mekakra, which I don't normally experience, but I think it's a out of excitement. Uhu Bema and who now open us na junior juma. I know sometimes we Bema Crampa, no humo. You feel like running at them and heckling them and all that. Inti Anthony Cabo, one of my best friends now. I had a picture with him yesterday. I don't have it. He took it. It's on his phone. It's about Miashiana Busano. Now I can say, oh, Anthony, Kevin's on the picture. Is this still on your phone? Yeah. A wonderful guy. But Andrew Anakam Kevin. Okasema cancel or Kramai. He's very excited about it. But Okasena Kopesoka Kramai part or pay or send your party be and son or pay. I Kramai to Kramai Shua and Osaka Baku, but I don't know my dream to Manti. In Anthony there, maybe I will be a Kramai Shua, Anthony Cabo, a nice guy. But I saw so many people there. I met Bolare. Everybody knows Bolare is my friend. That's right after the game. Krana or did your love. My friend crowd on Minene Casacra or Jollof. Akoko be awi. Bema Yakoko, Yakadum ma Akaku. Just say, Medim, because can't rush this year, but that's the problem. So I would like to say, thank you to everyone. I also met my sister. I met my brothers for a long time. It was nice. It was nice. My kids enjoyed it. They really like what they saw. So much love in the system, and I was also happy. It's one of those things. I like to keep very calm and quiet around people. Observe a lot, but I pretend not to observe. And Ghana for the some of you are funny, pal. But hey, you be Juma. I obende Juma ni babe. My team is saying now. Inti Mama Fanshishaso. Now let's step back a little bit. This issue I can is got to do with a chairman Wontumi. Last week, what actually came up? Wontumi Samurai Boy trial. Wontumi's lawyer Samuel Atachia has urged the High Court to defer judgment beyond 3rd July 2026. Now, citing the registry's failure to furnish him with the record of proceedings needed to file his written submission by the court-ordered deadline of 23rd of June. Now, last week, Atachia said, they say, the new lawyer, Emma Chairman Wontumi. Now, Sisiano, or no, I catch record to say, even though court, a catch and say, Onko Jinkrata na proceeding documents no na on study. In fact, Nanka was a court no on the 17th of this month no. Na you say ko onji written submission.
Me show bibi o G0at ehwejumedi dan da se na no political trending news the echo and the ever and the Japanese said be bramo ya be for any for. Inshilan ko bibi o G0at ehwejumedi and am the mosi like ejumedi no. Share, subscribe to the channel. Send me political trending news. The echo and the Ebebian. Ya Japanese said, "Bremo, ya better for any for me. Do BBS."